Servus Männer, it's Red Pill Germany again. Sorry that I haven't been able to upload for a little more than 2 weeks now, I think it was. I was a little bit under the weather. Yeah, I was a little sick, like so many other people right now in Germany. Yeah, I really notice it in my family and at work and so on. A lot of people are down with the China bug right now. Most of them are. Some other diseases also, but that's mostly it. Yeah, but now I'm fully recovered again, I think. And I'm trying to recover now by taking some walks and go running again and so on. But today I really want to talk about the number one topic right now in Germany that has been, how should I say that has been escalating during the last weeks when I didn't feel like uploading. Um, I think there is no big loss here. I can just summarize it now. And that is, of course, the energy situation, the gas situation in Germany, no pun intended. As you guys know, Russia is our biggest supplier, I think. And we are not treating them so nice. This is at least how I would frame that, how I would describe that. We are saying things now, and by we I mean our government and also our industry actually, and a lot of these Zivilgesellschaft kind of organizations. That means the labor unions and the churches and so on and so on. All these organizations. What they're saying is we need to hit Russia where it hurts. We need to make sure that their unemployment goes through the roof, that their economy collapses, and that we can defeat them economically. So we're waging an economic war with one sanction package after the other. And it's very clear on what side we are in this conflict. We're sending weapons, we're training Ukrainian soldiers, and so on and so on. And so what do we expect? I really don't want to drag this out once again. I think I made my opinion, or my, how should I say that, my perspective very clear in the past. But either way, you shouldn't expect the Russians to continuously serve us with everything we want from them, when at the same time we're openly declaring that we wish them harm, and that we have clearly entered a war against them. So we shouldn't expect them to just continue to be good business partners, while we are saying that we actually don't want anything from them and we want to cut ties with them and we demonize them. Okay, which, by the way, once again, I want to leave it at that. But since 2001, when the US did unilaterally a lot of weird stuff, let's say, in terms of foreign policy and military interventions and stuff like that, I think we never said that we want to cut ties economically with the US and we introduce sanction packages, the EU against the US. I think I never read that in the news, and I actually experienced that time. I was old enough, of course, to know about all these things. No, we didn't do anything like that when the US did a lot of horrible things. All right. But now to the actual topic. So that is the framework. This is what's going on. And the consequence is, of course, that we cannot count on Russia, as I said, to deliver what we want, which is, once again, in my opinion, very understandable. I think it's weird that they have been delivering up until now. That is actually the weirdest thing, in my opinion. So the status right now is, as you know, Nord Stream 2, the new pipeline going from Russia into northern Germany, has never been commissioned. It is built, it has been filled with gas for officially test purposes, but there has never been a single cubic meter of natural gas has never been delivered into Germany for legal reasons. No commission. Okay, but as the name implies, there is a Nord Stream 1 pipeline, of course. And that is for a week right now, I think. It's out of order because there is some kind of a turbine, some part that needs to be serviced. And that is going on in Canada, I think. It's from Siemens or something. And they're waiting now for this replacement part or this repaired part to be sent back to start the pipeline, the gas pipeline in the Baltic Sea, Nord Stream 1. And Nord Stream 1 has been delivering gas continuously, and our German gas storage tanks, they actually were refilling. They were really low for a certain time in the beginning of the year, and then now they were up to 60%, I think, and now they're dropping again because no gas from Russia is coming at the moment because Nord Stream 1 has stopped delivering. So the goal is, of course, to bring up the gas supply, the storage to above 90% by the end of the year. So by November, December, we want to have full gas tanks, 90% full gas tanks here in Germany. It's underground storage, huge. And that will make sure that we get through the winter when many people in Germany are heating with gas. Now, this is the current status, and nobody knows if Nord Stream 1 will continue to deliver after this turbine comes back, because many people reasonably, I think, assume that this is just a pretense from the side of the Russians to stop delivering gas, and even after this part is there, they will not start. And you know, once again, I can understand them. I honestly can understand them, the way we're treating them and the way we're phrasing things. No, it's absolutely understandable, in my opinion. We're not good customers at the moment. Okay, so what are the politicians and the people in power in Germany? What are they discussing? They're saying, all of a sudden, for example, that Germans should only take cold showers, that they shouldn't heat their apartments over 19 degrees during the day and not over 16 degrees Celsius during the night. And certain large housing or rental firms, they have already said that they will set the radiator control in a way that this will automatically be implemented, so that the tenants, even though they have the money, they can't do anything about it. And the same goes for public buildings. People are saying now it's really hot in the summer, heat wave, 30 to 40 degrees, depending on where you are, and you shouldn't cool your office or the public buildings under a temperature of 27 degrees, which can be, depending on the nature of the work that you're doing, can be very uncomfortable in summer. Long working hours in the afternoon at 27 degrees. Anyway, so that is what they're suggesting, and a lot of other things, like don't take showers at all, only wash yourself in certain areas, like between your legs and under your arms and behind your ears, and that's it, but no more. So all of a sudden, Germans should stink if they want to defeat Putin. That is literally what they're discussing. So all these bigwigs, all these fat cats, all these bureaucrats, these politicians, and other administrators, let's call them that way, who never worked a day in their lives, they all of a sudden feel like they have to bless the public with these energy-saving life hacks, kind of, oh, you know, when you just don't take a shower, you need less gas. Have you thought about that? And of course, they want to introduce now also a speed limit on German autobahns. Generally, there is no speed limit. There is just locally, there are speed limits when there is like a construction site or some curves or bends, what have you. But generally, you can go as fast as you want unless it's locally restricted. Now they want to restrict it to 100. 130 kilometers per hour. And on public or on these Landstraße, we call it, that's like federal road, or state road. Normally there is 100 speed limit of 100, and they want to lower it to 80, which is sluggish in my opinion. And yeah, these are the things. And I just, before I end this, I want to give you a little impression of how either retarded or vicious and evil our Minister for the Economy, Robert Habeck from the Green Party, he is quite a number. So he said, we don't have an electricity problem, we have a gas problem. What he means is that because people suggested that we run the 3 nuclear power plants that we have right now longer. So they should be out of service by the end of the year. And people are saying now, hey, wait, we have all these energy problems now. Can't we just run them longer? Can we just extend their service? And he said, no problem. We have a gas problem. We don't have an electricity problem, so no problem, right? Yeah, what he fails to see is that currently we're already using natural gas to create electricity. We're doing that at the moment. And can you imagine how much more of that we need when people start heating with electricity in the winter, when they don't have natural gas? The demand for electricity will be higher. And he wants to install all these heat pumps, basically electric heating. Yeah, that's his new policy. So gas and oil radiators or heaters for your home will sooner or later be banned, and you have to heat your house then with electricity. But how do you make that electricity in winter or at any time? Because of course, I hope I don't have to mention this on this channel, with these renewable energies, so solar and wind, there's no way you can cover the energy needs of Germany in no scenario whatsoever. Well, just because it is stochastic in nature. The sun doesn't shine continuously, the wind doesn't blow continuously, and there is no huge industrial scale battery solution, no storage solution. So you cannot even bridge half a day without wind when you make electricity primarily with wind power. Anyway, so he says just, we have no electricity problem, so we don't need nuclear power. But at the same time, he wants to extend and upgrade coal power. Very green indeed. So I hinted at that before sometimes. I think that these politicians are not, because a lot of people on the right, they say, look at how retarded and stupid these politicians are. He's so stupid. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they're that stupid. I think there are some among them, of course, who are stupid and who just profit personally from all this stuff, and that's why they go along with it and they don't think about it so much. But I think the people at the top and the people who are from the WEF, like our foreign minister Baerbock, for example, I think they're not that stupid. Maybe they even act stupid, but I think they know exactly they know what they're doing. And when you look at the program of the Green Party from recent decades even, we come back to the 90s, and you see that they wanted to do all these things. They don't need Russia or anything, or any China bug or what have you. They wanted to destroy the German economy forever. Like, they were the party of deindustrialization. They want to get out of conventional agriculture also. They don't want meat production. They don't want fertilizer. They don't want coal power. They don't want nuclear power. They don't want to have a manufacturing industry at all. So should it surprise you that they take this conflict in Eastern Europe that has basically nothing to do with us, that they take this as some kind of a pretense in order to get the things sold to the public, basically, that are very uncomfortable. People will be losing their jobs. People will be cold in their houses in winter. Very uncomfortable. But, they take that as a pretense, as an opportunity to get it through and to sell it to the public. This is what I always say. They try to use these things in order to just sell it to the public. And it has nothing to do with Putin, has nothing to do with Russia. Look at their party programs from the 90s, from the 2000s. Anyway, anything you want. They wanted to do these things from the very beginning. So, yeah, no surprise here. And once again, they're all from the WEF, and they all talk about the Great Reset, and we need the stakeholder economy, blah, blah, blah. So they're not stupid. It has nothing to do with Russia. They're just, they're just lying to the people, basically. This is what they wanted to do for a very long time, and now they see their chance to do it. Anyway, so that is my little update and my little summary of what's going on in Germany, what the German media, German people are talking about mostly these days. That is, how will we get through the winter without Russian gas, and what do we have to do? A lot of these messages and suggestions sound like the Winterhilfswerk or something, like when in the Second World War Germans were thinking what they at the home front, at the Heimatfront, what they can do in order to support our troops who fight in Russia, right? And of course, they had these weird measures like donating, well, not weird, but like donating warm clothes, or like no meat on Sunday, so you just have a casserole that's vegetarian. You like to just save here and there, everything you can save, everywhere you can kind of restrict your consuming, your lifestyle, basically, in order to help the general goal that you have. Yeah, back then they called it Endsieg, and now it is like independence from Russian energy imports, and generally this new kind of industry, this new kind of economy after this new normal after the Great Reset, basically. All right, so that's as far as I want to take it today. Maybe I go into some more details in future videos. Let me know what you think about that, and what you want to discuss in the future. Also, I'm always happy. I'm always welcoming suggestions. Have a great day. Servus, Kameraden.